Today, let's look at the Sunrace XD driver, 11-speed, 1046. This is what it looks like brand new out of the package. And I admit, I actually ended up with two of these when they first came out. I don't know that they've updated it since. This one has probably 500 miles on it or so, maybe a little bit less. It's not in that bad condition, but I definitely bent, I think, third gear. Started giving me some issues right at the very end. Alright, let's look at the nice clean one for starters. So one thing I found is that the outer ring needs a freewheel tool as opposed to a cassette tool, and the inside uses the cassette tool. So the way they have a traditional cluster, these 3, 1 spacer, 1 gear, and then the rest are clusters now. Here's the part that makes it XD. So this part's separate, it spins on. It seems like a simple, effective solution, but there's a problem in that when you tighten the whole thing together, and this bottoms out, they end up locking together. And then it's almost impossible to get them out because there's really no way to grip the inside. Now, this piece comes out of the cassette. So what ends up happening is when this locks in, you take off the cassette, all the gears are stuck to this part, and you end up with this. I did figure out a way to take it apart, which I'll show you. Put a cassette tool in there. But as you can see, the gear ratios are good. These top ones we have 34. Yeah, so the top ones are 34, 40, 46, which is actually a pretty good spread. So everything is indexed. There's one wide spacer on the cog, and then everything lines up with that, which actually is pretty easy to reassemble once you get it right. You don't have to deal with. This lighting isn't very good. I can't see. There we go. All right. No spacer on the first one because it's built into the cassette. And then spacer. Make sure the gear number is always facing towards you when you put these back on. That'll let you know it's in the right direction, because I don't know if you can tell, besides the big gap, the stamp ones have a little circle showing you where to line up that. And rotate this until it clicks. All right. Now you get the idea. Now, shifting performance on this was decent, but not perfect. I find most Sunrace cassettes that I've used, they seem to work a little bit better actually after you break them in. I think maybe the paint or coating wears off a little bit and it meshes in a little bit better, or just beds in with the chain. So it's not definitely they're not going to be as good as a OEM SRAM cassette, but at the price point, they're definitely worth it. Weights are here. The weight isn't too bad. It's not as light as a 1042, but SRAM doesn't make a 1046, so there really isn't much to compare it to. It's a little bit heavier than an Eagle cassette, but not enough to really replace the entire drivetrain. If you already have a good working 11-speed, I would recommend it. I was able to use my normal 11-speed derailleur without any issue. I didn't have to do a road link or a goat link or anything like that. Getting your chain length correct is important. You definitely get to a point where too long of a chain for the 46 makes the 10 pretty sloppy. So you have to dial in the chain link exactly for your bike for it to shift as well as it can. You know, obviously readjust the B tension, but I did find there was enough B tension throw in my 5010 to do a good job. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. You got 11 speed, you want to try and get more range out of it? Mathematically, a 28 front, 46 rear is almost identical to an Eagle's 3050, which is actually what I was running for the winter. I was running a 28. I do kind of feel like 30 actually feels a bit more efficient in the gears, but you know, all depends on how well you pedal and how low of a gear you really need. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.